My name's Myerscough. I farm here at Brook Farm with my wife Alison and my parents Bill and Karen in Garstang, which is just north of Preston in Lancashire. We have 270 dairy cows and 300 followers, and we farm them over just over 450 acres of land, growing grass, wheat and maize. Prior to feeding X-Zelit, we just found we had too many cases of clinical and subclinical milk fever. We found that just after calving, cows were losing the bloom quite a lot, and we were spending quite a lot of time and money on supplementing these cows with extra calcium. We did try and maintain a simple dry cow diet based around the decab system, but we found we couldn't just find a diet that was consistent enough to keep working. We would have runs of good performance and bad performance. That was when we decided, after a run of bad performance, we decided to give X-Zelit a go. We had looked at X-Zelit previously, but we always dismissed it because we felt it was too expensive. But I was aware of it working on other units quite well. When we started feeding X-Zelit, we did have to make a small change to the dry cow groups, but it was a really simple case of just sectioning off a quarter of our dry cow housing. They all have the same base diet, but we simply just pull cows out 14 days prior to calving, and they receive the X-Zelit in that group, just top dressed on top of the forage. We've been feeding X-Zelit for 18 months now, and since we started we've seen a big improvement in the herd, with far less cases of clinical milk fever, down to 1%. It's really pushed our KPIs up another notch that we like to monitor, such as yield and pregnancy rate. We've had a nice increase in general health and fertility of the herd, especially around the transition period. They come into milk a lot quicker, and I think that's had a positive effect on pregnancy rates further down the line. As a consequence, it's also impacted with a higher pregnancy rate, therefore that increases your overall yield of the herd. A big plus, which I didn't think we would see, but we have noticed dramatically, is the way the cows calve. They calve much more faster, and they do get on with the job themselves a lot better, and we assist far fewer calvings, and we've seen our stillborn rate drop as a consequence of that. I know it is from the outset it seems a relatively expensive product, but when you take into account, a little bit of extra yield that we've given, a few percent higher in pregnancy rate, loss of treatment time, and that extra cost of supplementary calcium, I think that overall it has a net benefit. I see it as an integral part of our dry cow management, and to see the health benefits that it brings and ease of management, we'll continue to keep using it. From the improvements that we've seen here, and I wouldn't really have any hesitation in recommending it to other farmers, just through the health benefits and the ease at calving. I think overall it just gives you peace of mind that you don't come out in the morning and there's a problem in the calving pen. I quite happily know that they're in a good way.